Yes, you should open. Now it is recording. At the end of the video, you have your word to say if you want to make it public or you want to make it private. If you choose to make this video public, other students will have access to it. Otherwise, it's just you. So question number one. Question number one, TPO 28, page 4. Yes, page 3.
Page 3.
Yes, students have to complete various types of academic assignment in school. Choose one of the assignments below and explain why you think it is beneficial for students. The options are research paper, class presentation, group project. I'll give you 15 seconds to prepare, starting now. You can begin your answer now.
My personal opinion is that every student should have high quality class presentation skills. And I feel that for two reasons. First reason is that public speaking in class presentation will help them in their own life. And the second reason is that you work in your company, and every time you need to make to make your staff believe in the in your case is speaking well prepared and effective during.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So let's go to the end of the file.
Okay.
To the end of the file, you're gonna see how the score is delivered. That's page 16, questions 1 and 2. Remember, maximum score is 5. 5 is perfect. No one can get 5 basically in accordance to this table, which is not true in real life. And 0 is when you don't speak at all. You stay silent. Let's start with 4, delivery. Generally well-paced flow. Not quite for this one. You were mumbling a lot. You were Okay, so speech is clear as it was. It may include minor lapses or minor difficulties with pronunciation or intonation patterns. Intonation patterns are a little bit, which do not affect overall intelligibility. Let's go for 3, delivery, for a score of 3. Speech is generally clear with some fluidity of expression, some minor difficulties with the pronunciation, intonation, or pacing. Your problem was pacing. Or notable and may require listener effort or time. No, that's not true. So your score would be something like 2.5 for delivery because of the pacing. Let's see language use. Start with 4. The response demonstrates effective use of grammar. Yes, you don't have grammar problems or vocabulary. Everything is fine. It exhibits a fairly high degrees of no, that is your problem. It seems that you are kind of rusty or out of practice for TOEFL. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, can be.
So this is something, let's go for 3. The response demonstrates fairly automatic and effective use of grammar and vocabulary. Yes, that's true. And fairly coherent, express or relevant ideas. Yeah. Response may exhibit something precise and accurate. No, that's not the case. That's not your problem. This may affect overall fluency. No, I believe you would go for 3 here, 2.5 for delivery, 3 for language. And topic development. Here there was a problem. I don't know if you noticed, but you just gave some examples, but gave 2 reasons, but you did not got deep in each reason. For example, you did not give further explanation or an example, maybe because you were mumbling or the time was short, something was going on. Moreover, for the sake,
yeah, I think that the problem was because I didn't count time, and If I see the the time, I could make it faster, maybe sometimes, or exclude something. Yeah. Then
For the next question, when it's 10 seconds to go to finish, I will show my hand going like this. Okay, I will be removing my fingers as each second passes by. Okay, so I will do this. I will show my hands and boom, 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 boom. That means like 10 seconds conclusion. And for this, as a computer assesses you, it would stop recording sharply when it reaches 45 seconds. So you were in the middle of a sentence when that happens. When that happened.
I can count
Therefore,
time by
that
myself. It's okay.
you can count. Okay, so that is considered a grammar mistake, technically speaking. Okay, so maybe we can do one of each first, then we'll go back forth. Let's go for 30. Do the odd numbers first to guarantee we'll be covering all the types of questions for your exam. Question 30. In this case, you have 45 seconds to read. You're gonna count the time yourself, or should I do this?
I can count by myself, but just the third question.
The third, yes, let's do third question. Next one will be the fifth question. So we score for the first one was like 3. Okay. Let's go for the fifth, for the third, and then fifth. Just to guarantee we're gonna
Keep,
finish everything on time.
keep the music building open later.
Yes, this one. So you should count the time or me?
I could count the time.
Okay, okay. So go ahead.
Okay, time is up.
Then play the link.
Link.
Yes, because there's a listening.
Okay.
Next page.
Okay.
Okay, so let's read the questions together. Next page. Proceed to the next page. It says, the woman expresses her opinion of the student's proposal. Briefly summarize the proposal. Then state her opinion about the proposal and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion. So you're gonna have 30 seconds to prepare. You count the time, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm trusting you in this regard. I'll be just focusing on something else.
Okay.
Okay, you can start. Yes.
Yes, I started.
Yes.
Time's up.
Okay, so let's focus. I will not show my hands, okay, because you said you
Okay.
are tracking the time. So go ahead. I'm paying attention to you.
Okay. So the government of the campus suggested to allow students reserve the musician room nightly after 9 p.m. The this woman expresses her says that it's a good idea, even great idea because before training, they have to have more practice in order before making the concerts, and it's too noisy to practice in their campus rooms. That's why they decided to do it in lower case. So time's up. Sorry.
Okay, okay. So it seems that again the topic was underdeveloped automatization of your response. Again, the probable reason is because you have not been practicing or you are kind of out of touch for this
Mhm.
topic, or maybe you forgot a template. I don't know. Because it used to be better if you look back 2 months ago, your responses. I don't know if you remember this.
I think that mm, I just forgot the template because uh, I think that I should have it maybe in maybe I should just prepare it in printed version just to look it through before the exam because now
Exactly. It seems to me that right after your vacation, we have to brush up your templates again. I believe you have to do this. That's my suggestion.
okay.
Okay, and remember, templates are also good for your life, for your presentations, and something like that. Okay, so I don't understand. I didn't understand in the beginning when you said nightly or neatly, right in the beginning,
Yeah,
probably your second sentence.
nightly that the it said that the building is closes nightly at 9 p.m. Uh,
Ah, okay, 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 okay. Yes, that's what I didn't understand. Let's go for question 5.
okay, question 5.
Question 5, there's just a link for the lecture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then briefly summarize, next page. Then briefly summarize the problems speakers are discussing. Then state which solution you would recommend, explain the reason for your recommendation. In my opinion, this is easier than question 3. This one. Question 3 is harder. It's the hardest, 3 and 4. They are the hardest. Okay, so play it. Oh,
Sorry.
no, no, no. I'm confused. 4,000 new cases, but 400 dead, new
Yeah,
dead
I
cases.
think the 400 is
Yeah, yeah, sorry. 4,000 new cases, around 10% are dying, basically. 10% of people are dying.
mhm.
Okay, okay, sorry, my apology.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go.
So these two students are talking about school play and the article which they are going to prepare before the play is opens. The problem that the director of this opera is sick and they can't take an interview of her. There are two options how to fix it. First option is to interview an actor or do the interview online with the director. But they choose the first option to make this interview. Okay.
Okay, so did you finish the time? This one was much better than the previous one. This one was worth a 4 probably, or maybe close to a 5. As you can see, in this case, you didn't have any grammar mistakes or anything that it's worth pointing out. No mumblings. I believe it's a matter of putting some energy when you're speaking. I believe that was the case. Your final score would be something like 37, 20 out of 30 points. A good score is beyond 25. That's a good score. 20 is just average, just average. If you could predict, if you were using those 3 to predict the other 3, of course. Perhaps we could stop recording now and go for some templates, or you would like to finish the whole exam. How do you feel?
Up to you. You're a teacher, and I think that.
No, as you wish, as you wish. Normally, I just do 3 questions with the students, then the other half we work on the templates, but it's up to you.
Let's focus on template. I think that if I think I should the template prepared for me and maybe review it every day and
Yeah, yeah,
best way.
yeah, practice. So before I finish recording, would you like to make this video public or private?
I think if you want, you can make this video public, but I don't think that it is a good idea because it's a low level.
Nobody watches in real life. Nobody watches. Okay, even if it's public. It's just a matter of if I save on my computer or not. That's the difference. If you make it public, I save on my computer. If you don't make it public, it's just on Skype.
It's just up to you. If you want, you can make it public. I don't worry. It doesn't matter.